For a moment, imagine being able to recognize the hidden signs a woman gives when she is attracted to you. The fascinating part is that nearly 99% of men completely overlook these signals. If you learn how to identify them, you might be genuinely shocked by what you've been missing. Women often communicate their interest in very subtle and indirect ways. And when these signals go unnoticed, an opportunity can disappear before you even realize it existed. Hello, my name is C. In today's video, I'll reveal 7 signs that a woman may be attracted to you but chooses not to say it directly. And trust me, the 6th sign is one of the most unusual ones. Most men completely misunderstand it, and what it actually means may surprise you. So make sure you stay until the end of the video. Before we continue, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to do so. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I upload new videos where I discuss hidden aspects of female psychology that are rarely explained in such an honest and straightforward way. Subscribing only takes a few seconds, and the button is right below this video. Ready? Let's begin. The first sign is when she constantly touches or plays with her hair whenever she's around you. Although this is one of the easiest signs to notice, many men still fail to recognize what it can mean. When a woman feels attracted to a man, her body often starts revealing her feelings through small behaviors that happen almost automatically. Many men assume that playing with hair is simply a random habit with no real meaning. But think about how a woman behaves around someone she has absolutely no interest in. When attraction is present, her body may start sending subtle signals. She might twirl strands of hair around her fingers, gently run her hand through it, or casually move it behind her ear. As a woman, I can tell you that when we like someone and feel a little nervous around them, touching our hair often happens without conscious thought. It's a natural reaction because hair plays a major role in appearance and attractiveness. Instinctively, it becomes one of the things women draw attention to when they want to look their best. That's why it's important to pay attention to these small details. If you notice her softly touching her hair while talking to you, especially in a relaxed and gentle way, it can be a strong indication that she's interested. Consistency is the key here. If it happens only once, it may not mean very much. But if she repeatedly does it throughout the conversation, the signal becomes much more meaningful. The second sign often appears when the conversation becomes more personal or focused on the two of you. Many men focus only on spoken words and completely miss what body language is communicating. Some people believe physical distance doesn't reveal anything important. In reality, it can tell you a great deal. When a woman feels attracted to someone, her body naturally wants to reduce the distance between them. While you're talking, she may subtly lean toward you as if she's trying to move a little closer. This behavior is usually unconscious and reflects a desire to feel more connected and engaged in the interaction. Fortunately, this sign is fairly easy to notice. Simply pay attention to the space between you. If she consistently leans forward or positions herself closer to you, there's a good chance she enjoys your presence and wants to strengthen the connection. If you observe this, remain relaxed and comfortable. There's no need to react dramatically. You can simply maintain your position or slightly lean in as well. Doing so can create a greater sense of comfort, warmth, and closeness between the two of you. The third sign involves eye contact. When a woman is attracted to you, she will often hold eye contact longer than usual. Eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication. When attraction exists between two people, the eyes can reveal emotions that words never could. Many men either underestimate the importance of eye contact or quickly look away before noticing what it's communicating. A woman who isn't particularly interested will usually make only brief eye contact before shifting her attention elsewhere. However, when she's genuinely interested, her gaze tends to linger. She may look at you for several seconds longer than what feels ordinary, sometimes accompanied by a subtle smile. This kind of prolonged eye contact creates a feeling of closeness and gradually builds emotional tension between two people. It's almost as if her eyes are trying to express feelings that she hasn't yet put into words. When you notice this type of gaze, pay attention. It may be one of the clearest signs that her interest goes beyond simple friendliness. The fourth sign is that she remembers small details about you that most people would forget. This is one of the strongest indicators of genuine interest, yet many men completely overlook it. Think about it for a moment. Every day, people hear countless pieces of information during conversations. Most of it is quickly forgotten because it doesn't carry much emotional importance. However, when a woman is attracted to someone, her mind naturally pays closer attention to what he says. She may remember your favorite food, a hobby you mentioned weeks ago, or even a small story you told during a brief conversation. What makes this sign so meaningful is that it requires attention and effort. People usually don't invest that kind of mental energy into someone who doesn't matter to them. So if she unexpectedly brings up details you barely remember mentioning yourself, don't dismiss it as coincidence. Often, it means she was listening much more carefully than you realized. The fifth sign is that she finds reasons to continue the conversation. A woman who isn't interested will usually keep conversations short and practical. She answers the question, and that's the end of it. But when attraction is involved, something different happens. She begins looking for opportunities to keep the interaction going. She asks follow-up questions. She becomes curious about your opinions. She introduces new topics when the conversation starts slowing down. Sometimes she may even message you about something that isn't particularly important, simply because she wants another reason to talk to you. Many men assume that attraction is always expressed through obvious compliments or direct flirting. In reality, one of the clearest signs is simply the desire to keep the connection alive. When someone genuinely enjoys your company, ending the conversation becomes the last thing they want to do. Now let's move on to the sixth sign, the one that most men completely misunderstand. This sign appears when she teases you. At first glance, teasing can seem confusing. Some men assume that if a woman jokes with them, challenges them playfully, or lightly makes fun of them, she must not be interested. But very often, the opposite is true. Playful teasing is frequently a way of creating emotional tension and building a unique connection. Instead of being overly serious, she starts interacting with you in a more relaxed and personal manner. She may joke about something you said. She may playfully challenge your opinions. She may laugh and pretend to disagree with you even when she doesn't truly mean it. The key difference is the energy behind it. When teasing comes from attraction, it feels light-hearted rather than hostile. It's usually accompanied by smiling, laughter, and positive body language. This behavior allows her to create a special dynamic between the two of you without directly revealing her feelings. That's why so many men misread it. They focus on the words while ignoring the playful intention behind them. And finally, we arrive at the seventh sign. She seems slightly nervous around you. This may sound surprising because many people assume confidence always accompanies attraction. But the truth is that attraction often creates nervousness. Even highly confident women can become a little different when they're around someone they genuinely like. You might notice small changes in her behavior. Perhaps she laughs a little more than usual. Maybe she occasionally struggles to find the right words. Sometimes she becomes unusually self-aware of how she looks or how she's behaving. In certain situations, she may even appear more reserved than normal. This happens because attraction creates emotional investment. And whenever someone cares about making a good impression, a certain amount of nervous energy naturally appears. Of course, no single sign should be viewed in isolation. One signal by itself doesn't automatically mean attraction. However, when several of these signs appear together, the picture becomes much clearer. A woman may touch her hair, maintain longer eye contact, remember small details about you, lean closer during conversations, find excuses to keep talking, tease you playfully, and show subtle nervousness around you. When multiple signals begin appearing at the same time, it's often because her feelings are stronger than she's willing to admit openly. The important thing is to pay attention. Many opportunities are missed not because attraction wasn't there, but because the signs were never recognized. And now that you know what to look for, you'll be able to notice things that most men completely miss.